Hey guys, welcome back to the Toy Box. How you guys doing today? Hope you enjoyed the little intro. Like I said, I'm working on it. Just got into the whole. I actually got like a power director type program, so I actually can do some intros and exits and stuff. Hopefully I get better and better as videos go by. But today I thought we'd talk about a little bit about autographed pops. I initially was not big about the autographed pops. I was like, you know, autographs are cool, pops are cool. And then once I got my first autograph pop, then I was like, oh, I gotta get more of these. So it's become like its own addiction type thing too. So things to look out for. One thing I like people when I got into something, I kind of went and did a little research and stuff. Main thing that you need to have is some kind of COA, somebody who's certified saying that this is indeed autographed by this person. Without no COA, pretty much you got a damaged pop, because that signature, you have to pay to have it authenticated by somebody if you want to do that. Otherwise, it has no real value. It's just a damaged pop. So there are some exceptions to that. Like if you have providence with it, which means that if you have something that proves that this person signed it by this, that could be like a video. Picture clips work too, not as well as like a video, because on a video they can actually see, you can follow along, and you say, hey, there's no way someone else. But picture clips do too. Beyond those, there are a few exceptions, and that's because some places only offer that pop signed, or you can only get it signed from that specific spot, so they don't do COAs. But there's no reason why you would fake it, because you have the opportunity to get it signed or not signed. So there's really no monetary reason to go and get that faked. Plus, the time and effort it take you to fake one of them, it's not that big of a increase. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go through my pops and I'll show you all about what I'm talking about COAs and everything else like that, and Providence. And we're gonna start right here with I got a stack of stuff here. Gabriel Iglesias Fluffy #1, and it is a Fluffy Shop exclusive. These do not come with any COA or anything else, but the majority of almost all his pops are signed pops. He did offer ability to get it unsigned. I don't know why you would do that, because it was only like $10 to $20 more to have it signed. So I don't really see people faking these, but if they do, that's kind of scummy. But I think you can most likely, I would say 9 times out of 10 you can trust this. Not probably more than that. That's my first one. My second one here is another Gabriel. Same thing, Fluffy Shop exclusive. I do like this sticker better than that other sticker that they had that was kind of just like Fluffy Shop exclusive. That's kind of cool. It's kind of got like a holographic thing. And this is the one with his 2 dogs. Good one. Next we have Gabriel again. This is the Day of Dead 4,000 piece limited edition. A lot of people got mad about this because they never said it was going to be limited. But hey, it's a good pop. I'm hoping I can get lucky and get his next pop that he's releasing. It's supposed to be only going to be released at certain tour locations. We actually went out and got tickets to go see him here in Texas next month. So maybe I'll get lucky and get that. Next up, Jeff Dunham. As you can see, it says Jeff Dunham exclusive collection. It is signed by him. Again, the comedians are the big ones about doing this. They just sign it and send it, and no COA. I wish that they had made it a sticker. If you're listening, if somehow this video blows up big or something, if this gets in the hands of one of these people, make a sticker that says, you don't have to have a COA, but you could put a sticker saying they're autographed, and that be your own personal sticker. That way, people have to really put some effort into faking one of these. I don't know why they would, but you never know what might happen in the future. Next, Joe Coy. Great little pop. Funny guy, too. Interesting about this pop, when I ordered my original one, it came damaged. And the box was perfect. Everything's perfect, but for some reason, the pop itself, when I opened up, had damage on it. I sent it, and they just sent me a brand new one. No ifs, ands, or buts. I think that's great. I love places that have good customer service. All they asked was for the pictures of it, and they apologized for it being sent damaged. They said that any slightly damaged ones were supposed to be thrown aside, but somehow it had made past it, apparently. But Joe Coy exclusive. Love it. Next up, this is my only pop I have with no COA. I do have Providence. I do have a video of him actually signing, pictures and a video of him signing it. I love the fact that this guy, he does a unique thing to the pop itself, so it's kind of almost like a COA, because if you find this guy's name on this pop signed and he didn't do the change, it probably is fake. But this is James O'Barr signing of the Crow. And if you look right there, he actually fixes his eyes. I thought that was so neat. I was like, he's like, that's not the way it's supposed to look. This is the way it's supposed to look. Cool guy, not great guy to meet if you ever get a chance. He does do a lot of the little cons around here. Only reason I didn't get it certified is because I told the guy I was going to get it certified, and he's like, okay, good. And I left the table, went over, waited in line, got my signature, and walked back over there. I said, hey, I got it signed, everything. And he's like, well, I'm supposed to go with you. I was like, well, I came and told you. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't understand you meant right now. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. Anyways, it wasn't worth it. I wasn't going to go back. He's like, we can go back and he can sign over on top of it. And I'm like, whatever. He's here. It's weird that some places are like that. They have to witness the signature. I know I've been to a cons where all you got to do is take up the item, and they go up there and they put a little sticker or something on it. I can't remember what it was. And then when you go get it signed, you bring it back, and then they pull the sticker off, and then they authenticate it right then and there, because it's obvious it's right there. And supposedly they have people walking around verifying that certain things were signed. That way they can go back and double check. But anyways, I did not like the way they did that. I felt it was kind of silly. I was like, the guy, literally, James O'Barr said, I'll go over there and tell him I signed it. I have no problem with doing that. And I'm like, and I told them that, and they're like, well, we can't do that. We actually have to witness the signing. I'm like, so you're telling me the person whose autograph's on there tells you they signed it, and that's not authentication enough for you? That's silly. Anyways, you don't want to hear that ramble. Let's get back onto the thing, right? If you've watched my other videos, you've seen this one. Katie Seagal, Peggy Bundy. I love these $7 a pop ones. I like the way they make the sticker. Like, it depends on where they sign it, where they're going to put the sticker at. So it might not be in the same spot on every one of them. And if you look, it actually has a certification. So not only do you have the sticker, but you have the double. It's like almost like a double certification. I really like the way $7 Pop's done that. I have complaints about their mystery girl boxes, but not at all about their signature series. I think they do it better than almost anybody else in the business right now. And they get some really good people. It's hard to get some of them hard limited number pops, but still. So next up, since I got Peggy, I had to get Al Bundy's signature. Unfortunately, though, he didn't sign no Al Bundy's, so I had to get Ed O'Neill's signature on Hank. Oop, can you see that? Let me get the glare. There you go. And you see it's a 105 piece. Again, you got the JSA certification along with the number, so it is double protected. Like I said, I really, really like these pop, the way they do it. And now I got The Parents from Married with Children. Great show. I watched it all the time growing up. Okay, next we have Bam Culture, Pop Culture, Woody Woodpecker. And this is signed by Eric Baza. And what's great about this one, I kind of like the way they did it too, is Bam actually took a picture of it. They have a number down there certifying it, saying that this was signed by him. It has the number on the side here that matches the number on down here. So you have a picture of the person, and it tells you who it was signed. Great. I mean, how you can dispute this? The amount of work that you'd have to do to fake one of these is just, it's not worth it. It does not increase the price that much on some people. I mean, there are other people. You have your, Sarah Michelle Gellar's and other people, Harrison Ford's, who just don't do autographs very often. So their autographs are quite expensive, and I could see the people putting up the work to fake those. But other than that, I mean, most of these, you're not going to worry about being faked. Next up, Jason. You see that there? This was signed by the person who played Jason in my favorite Jason movie, Jason 6. I just like it. So when he becomes, he's basically undead. Shows he's a supernatural being, not just some crazed killer who can take a lot of punishment. Other thing is, it also has Alice Cooper's soundtrack. Probably the greatest horror soundtrack they've made, in my opinion anyways. But you can actually see that this does actually have this authentication sticker on the bottom, as well as they sent a picture of him signing it, which is pretty cool. That's from Pristine Auctions, by the way. I got two of my pops are from Pristine Auctions. This is the other one. This is Kane Hodder, Jason 7, 8, 9, and 10. He was kind of upset because he would have came back for the newer one, but they didn't get him for some reason. I don't know why. He also wanted to do the Freddy vs. Jason one, and they didn't get him for that. I don't know why. He's probably the second best Jason there is. I actually would say he's the best because my other favorite Jason only did the one movie, so it's kind of a thing. But definitely the imposing stance. If you don't know who he is, he's also in Hatchet. He has a documentary about himself, about how he's got burns on his body and stuff. Really, truly seems like a great guy. I hope to meet him one day in person. He was here in Texas at the Horror Fest. I could not get tickets. I was only going to be able to go one day, and of course that's the day they sold out the fastest. So, anyways, maybe next time. And my last signed autograph pop, and this is the second one I had in my collection. The Woodpecker was actually technically my first one. The reason why I got it was because I actually found it on the shelf, and the guy had it just marked as the normal price, so I can't even take account that it was signed. So I bought it, but this is the first autograph that I actually hounded for, and there is my Negan. How can you not like Negan? Come on. It's got the little card with authentication and a picture of him signing all of them as Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Great guy, great actor. I really wish they'd make a pop of him for Supernatural. Because if they did, I'd have to get it, and then I'd have to get it signed. But great thing. But there it is, guys. That's my autographed little collection. Hopefully it'll keep on growing. If you have autographs, who's your guys? Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back into the toy box. Took a quick break, changed some clothes and stuff, but while I was gone, I thought I was done with my autographs. I'm not, because someone spiked my autographs. That's right, James Marsters. Spike himself, the big bad. If you're here in Dallas Fan Expo, got to meet up, got to sign, got to talk to the man. Truly a great gentleman. Even did his British accent for us. Cracked me up. My only regret is I kind of felt like we speeded up because we were first in line. First people up there, so I felt like I was kind of needed to move along. But I didn't get a chance to ask him anything about his music or anything, so I'm hopefully maybe next time he's here, I'll be able to get to do that. But I had to add that to it, and while I was there, I also picked up one other cool signature pop, and that is... Can you see it? Harry Manfredini. Guy who came up with the whole ka ma 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 thing. Everybody knows when Jason's coming. Got it signed, so there'll be another one for my signature. Now I'm only missing, I think, 2 of the Jason signatures, maybe 3. I'll finish that set. But hey guys, thanks again for stopping by. I'm sorry we had a little snafu at the end of that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back for more. We will have more videos, probably in about 3 to 4 days. And remember, collectors help collectors. You guys have a good day.